Hi Sarah here, hope you're good. This series is for those people who don't like papers much. They will feel free to access our paperless premium content online anytime. It is an instant gateway to a digital world full of your favorite premium content to access 24/7. The Level 1 Beef Chip Innkeeper stories written by Roderick Hunt and illustrated by Alex Brichter provide a rich context to help develop language and comprehension and decoding skills. First sentences and more first sentences A, B, and C introduce children to stories told through complete sentences to provide practice of high-frequency vocabulary to build confidence and fluency. Pattern stories and more pattern stories practice vocabulary in the context of a repeated sentence structure to help develop confidence and fluency. This is what ORT is. ORT means Oxford Reading Tree. As the tree builds its leaves, branches, and more, so it grows from letters to words, words to sentences. And then you can make sentences of your own by describing the pictures, looking at the pictures. This is the second last reader of the Level 2 series, A New Dog. And if you haven't yet subscribed, like and shared my channel, please do. And please do comment. I will appreciate your concern. And don't forget to hit the bell icon as you get notified of my new video. This is the title page, and the name of the story, as you know, is always written on the title page. And the name of the story is What a Bad Dog. The series is created by Roderick Hunt and illustrated by Alex Brichter. As you know, we can see a yellow color of dog, and this is the same dog which the Robinson family had brought as a pet from the dog's home, and they all have kept his name Floppy. And Floppy is yellow in color, and Floppy is running on the grass with a white shirt in his mouth, and he's wearing a dog belt as well. Now let's find out on page number 1 what's happening. Why is the dog running? Let's move on to page number 1. Over here we can see Dad is kneeling down in front of a big garage, and we can see a green color car in the garage. We can see a sack of cement and a spade and a red color of tray in which there is the mixture of making a concrete path. That is making a concrete path. Concrete is a very solid material which is made of pebbles and cement. And it is very strong and it doesn't break easily. So Dad is making a concrete path. Dad is on his knees on 2 wooden planks, and Dad is holding a spatula in his hands with which he is leveling the concrete path. We can see Floppy is running on the concrete path, and he has left his paw prints on the path. We can see, oh my God, he has left his prints on the concrete path, which was not yet done, and so his marks are left on the concrete path. He was chasing a butterfly, so in that hurry, he couldn't see that Dad is making the concrete path. Page number 2, we can see that the Robinson family thought of taking Floppy to a park for a walk, and so there was a muddy pool. We can see a lady and 2 dogs in the muddy pool, and we can see some houses and trees and bushes at the back. And Floppy went in the muddy pool, and then when he came out in the mud, you can see his body covered with mud. His legs and body was brown because the color of the mud is brown. So Floppy went in the mud, and we can see that Mom is saying, "Oh my God, what have you done now, Floppy? What are you doing?" Floppy came out from the water and he shuffled himself on Kipper. Shuffle means he shook his body, and when he shook his body, all the mud came on Kipper. And the water and the mud, oh my God, that's so dirty. You. Mom is saying, "Kipper, go and put off your clothes in the washing and put on new clothes. I'm going to wash it." And all of the family is standing in distress, and the dog is looking very strangely at Floppy. That, "What have you done? You're looking so dirty." Kipper, Mom, Dad, and Chip, all of them are looking at Kipper and Floppy. It's very dirty. Now Mom had to wash all the clothes. Mom had done the washing, and after them, all of them were sitting, and you can see that Mom, Dad, and all of them are sitting in a room. And then what happens that Mom hangs all the clothes on the clothesline with some pegs, and Floppy came running in again, chasing the butterfly, and Mom is looking at him. He pulled the washing down, chasing the butterfly that was pouring some milk in a glass, and instead of the glass, the milk fell down because Floppy put the washing down. "Oh no, you dirty dog!" After the washing, Floppy was running and chasing the butterfly. Chip was sitting behind in the courtyard, and he was building his building with some Lego blocks, and Floppy pushed the Lego over. On this page we can see 3 windows. In one window, Floppy is barking. Floppy barked and barked. In the other window we can see a toilet. We can see a toilet seat. In the next window we can see Dad tying his hands because of the noise, because Floppy was barking and barking. He couldn't sleep. Dad couldn't sleep. Mom is sleeping. Dad was cross. He was irritated by Floppy's barking. You can see a bedroom, 2 pillows, a bed, 2 lamps, a bedside table. Dad is wearing, Mom is sleeping, and Dad is wearing a red and white night suit, and he's wearing his green dressing gown. "What a bad dog," said Dad. He wanted to go to Floppy, see why is he barking. On this page we can see that Dad has woken up from his sleep, and Mom is also standing behind him. Dad is wearing a green color of dressing gown and a red and white striped night suit, and Mom is also wearing a yellow and white striped dressing gown, and she is holding her head because she's irritated by Floppy's barking, and she's saying, "What a bad dog," said Mom. We can see a kitchen, and in that kitchen we can see a white color of stove, and we can see 3 hooks, and you can see a cap hanging on one hook, and we can see a tie or some sort of such a thing. Then we can see a calendar, and then comes the fridge. Then we can see kitchen cabinets. We can see a jar, a fruit basket, socket, and an electric kettle. Floppy is sitting in his dog basket. He has a brown color of dog basket, and there is a bowl of milk next to him. And Floppy is looking at Dad because Dad is scolding him because of his barking. Dad is wearing only one slipper in his leg. don't know where's the other one. I think half of it is beaten by Floppy. Let's move on to the next page. We can see here the same old tray which Dad had in his hands. The tray is on the stove, and the tray has caught fire. The tray was on fire. Floppy is on his two legs and he's trying to turn off the knob to put off the fire. And Dad is pointing. Mom is also very worried because of the tray has caught fire, because there was fire all around. We can see smoke. This is the last page of the reader. Everyone, Mom, Dad, Biff, Chip and Kipper, along with Floppy sitting in the middle, and all of them are cuddling and loving and petting him because he saved the house from catching fire. He was turning off the knob because he wanted everyone to come on time so that they can turn off the knob, because the tray was catching fire. So everyone's saying, what a good dog. Dad is wearing a red and white striped night suit and a green gown. Kipper is wearing a blue night suit, and Floppy is in the middle. He is yellow in color with a red dog belt, and Chip is also wearing a green night suit. Beth is wearing a red night suit and she is barefooted, and Mom is wearing a yellow and white striped nightgown. And all of them are loving Floppy. Floppy has his tongue out and Floppy is very happy. What a good dog. This is the end of the reader. This was the second last reader. If you haven't yet subscribed my channel, please do. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.